everybody, this is Alyssa and Sushi. Do not put your paws on the camera, girl. And we are here for an unboxing. And today's unboxing, let me move my glasses out of the way. Today's unboxing is the August subscription box from Pressed and Placed. So this is the one where you get 3 canvases, a small, a medium, and a large. And they all have a specific theme to them. This one was kind of like monochromatic colors. So we're going to break into this. If you do not want to have spoilers of what it could be, obviously do not watch this video. If you don't care and you want to see what they are, then watch. What's awesome about this is if you are like, oh, I absolutely love one of those canvases or all of the canvases, well, that's something that's super awesome about Pressed and Placed is you can actually buy these canvases later. She'll list them on the website usually a month or 2 down the road, and you'll be able to purchase them. You'll have to pay like the full price. You don't get the discount that I got for buying them as the subscription box. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and break into these and see. I have kind of cheated and got an idea of like what they are ahead of time, but that's because I just don't like surprises and I couldn't resist clicking on things. So we're going to open these up. There are 3 canvases in here. So we have a small, a medium, and a large canvas in here. So we're going to take a look at the canvases and see. I think we're going to start with the big one today. So there should be a blue, I think a green, and a pink one. So we're going to take a look at this one. I think this one, I can't remember if the big one is the blue one or what. But we're going to take a look. See, I have not spoiled myself. There is a sticker there that you guys should be able to see. I just know that this is blue. I don't know the details beyond that because I have not looked. So we're going to take a look at this and see. So I'm going to kind of roll it back. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm getting kind of like a little bit of a sneak peek. But so we're going to go ahead and take a look. All right. And then, oh, those drills are going to be super pretty. I'm really excited to see this. All right, let's see. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I like that. The blues are going to be so much fun. I love how many blues we have in here. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at her. We got our little mermaid. I'm going to turn the overhead off so we can see it without the glare. We've got this gorgeous mermaid inside a bathtub with all of these little like sea creatures around her. Moon in the sky. Looks like there's 29 colors on this. So this is called Blue Tide Soak, and it is a 65 by 65 centimeter canvas. It is going to be square drills. So that's the one downside is all of these end up being in squares, but I can buy all of the rounds that I want on the website for other stuff. So you can see here, if it's something that you fell in love with, you can always wait until it comes out a little bit later and get it in a round. But here is the artwork right there. Look at how cute that is. And this is done by her in-house design team. And as you can see, we've got 29 colors, which includes 1, 2, 3 ABs, 2 glimmer, and it looks like 1 crystal in this out of those colors. So lovely mix. I love the fact that we've got all these shades of blue. So as we look at the drills, you can see here, look at all of these blues. There's some green, some other colors in there, but basically like every shade of blue you could possibly imagine. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And I have had wonderful experiences with these kits. I haven't had any that are like super, super trashy. So a lot of the colors, the drills have been fantastic. The grid is a pleasure to work with. I know she had said that there are some colors that they run through pretty quickly that her manufacturer, because they have grown so rapidly in her sales, that she has been having to start, they have been having to start to outsource some of the drills. So if you do run into an issue with quality on drills, make sure to let her know, because that way she can see if it's the drills that they make in-house or if it's the drills that they're sourcing out that are having the issues. It looks like there is a change here. So the legend on this side of the canvas is upside down, which is always, I don't know. I'm never really like, I would prefer my legend kind of like on both sides to be vertical, but that's me. I know a lot of people when they like to be able to read it upside down. For me, I don't really use the legend that often, but if I do refer to the legend, then it's easier when it's like this. But it's not like a game changer or anything like that. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to take a look at our specials. How many did I say we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are our special drills. We're just going to look at the specials real quickly. This is our crystal. It's a really pretty blue crystal. It's a 3843 crystal. Very pretty blue. And this crystal is going to be symbol number Q. And let's see me see if I can figure out where in this canvas it is. So these are fully hand charted kits. And okay, so that's going to be our little octopus right here, is going to be the crystal. Might actually like add more crystals into the water, because I do think the water looks great with crystals. So I might actually swap and put more crystal into the water more so than anything. But our little octopus right here, he is, let me turn that off so you guys can see that better. Our little octopus right here is crystal, and he's super cute. And that's that beautiful blue crystal. And then we have this dust drill. This is a 3841. I'm going to bring it up so you guys can see the color a little bit better. 3841 dust. And this dust drill, it's a lighter shade. I don't have my glasses on, so let me see if I can find it in here. Okay, so it's going to be the inside of these bubbles, this light blue of the bubbles here. Also this star, the light blue of the bubble there. And then it's also down on the, right in here. And then this light blue of the stars on her slippers. That's where we're going to see this dust drill. Next up, we're going to go with this one, which is a 3733 AB. So this red toned AB, 3733 AB, symbol K. That's actually going to be right up here in the top, the light around the little lantern up top. And then we have a 3746 AB, this beautiful purple color. 3746 AB, this one is going to be accenting right up here on, it's hard to tell because there's a lot of the dark colors, but when you see it in person, it's easier to see. But that's going to be part of like our shampoo and conditioner bottles right here, and then on the pot. And then I'm also seeing some of this purple AB as we come down here on these bottles, these shampoo conditioner bottle here, the lid of that one, and then over here on like the edges of the towels, and right here we have another bottle there. I really can't wait to see what this looks like with drills down. I think it's going to look fantastic. And then next up we have two more. We have a 995 AB, this beautiful blue. That 995 AB is symbol W, so it's going to be this star in her hair. There's a dark blue star in her hair. And then where else am I seeing that one? And then it's going to be accents in these stars, these blue stars that we're seeing here. There's accents of it in these stars here. It's that darker color on the inside of the star coming around. And I think that's the main spots that I'm seeing this one. And then our final special is going to be this really pretty 554. I had to look at 554 dust drill. This really pretty dust. That lavendery dust drill is this pink tone that we're seeing right here. Also, it's the pink tone we're seeing here, and a little bit of it right over here. So it's kind of the rim of the candles that she has lit up, and in this bottle right there. That's where we're seeing that one. So super, super adorable. I think she is the cutest. So it's always totally different looking at it like a full-size image like this versus seeing it as like a small photo, because all I had really seen was like a small photo of it on Discord. So this is really pretty, and I love the fact that it's blues, because that's a color palette that I enjoy diamond painting. So we have some blues, some greens, mostly blues with it. I also love the fact that it's, we have a person of color here, so it's not, the same old type of image, because not everybody is pale white. Everybody's got different skin tones, so I love seeing a person of color on this. I think that's fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one up for Blue Tide Soak. Super pretty. I love it. And we're gonna take a look at the next one. We're gonna look at the small one, and then we'll look at the medium one last. We'll mix it up and go. We're gonna go completely off the wall, out of order, and see what we think of it. So what I do love is that these are, once I finish these 26 for 26 kits that I'm working on, I will be able to work on so many new things. But all of the canvases, they have this right here. They have it right there on the bag, which makes it fantastic. There's the sticker you can look at. All right, so this is our little one, and I think the little one is the green one, which makes me happy. I love me some greens. You guys know that. So my car is even green. Ooh, this is cute. I like it. It's like a little green greenhouse. Okay. So this one is going to be a little bit smaller. So this is going to be a 30.5 by 30.5. And I feel like in each of these that she releases, they are going to be, they're not like every time you order, you get the exact same size kits. You get varying sizes of kits depending on the artwork. So you get the size of kit that works for the artwork. I'm just doing this because I want to flatten the canvas a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. Flattening the canvas, and then I will roll it a little bit differently. But look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Grow with Love. That is so cute. This is called Sage Sanctuary. Look at these gorgeous greens. This is, again, another square. I love the color palette. That, like, just makes my heart happy, loving all of these greens. And it looks like this one has, so there's our sticker sheet. We have 22 colors, and it includes 2 ABs, 1 crystal, and 1 dust drill. So we're going to see where those drills are. We'll take a quick close-up look at the drills, and then I will go ahead and, oh, there they are. There's one of them. They are not in a specific order, it looks like. So 19, 20, 21, and 22. So it's like they were kind of sort of in an order, but not really, which is kind of funny. I think they may have started like changing up how they do the order. But we're going to get a quick look at the color of these. So we have this beautiful 581 AB, this beautiful green AB. We have an 890 dust. 890 dust is actually a color of drill that I absolutely obsessed with. I love dust in these dark colors. We have a 975 AB, so this nice pretty brown. And then we have a 842, which is a very pale, like tannish pink color for the crystal. So I'm going to turn the light off so we can actually get a better look without the glare, and we're going to see where they are. So this beautiful green AB right here, that beautiful green AB is going to be kind of the grass, these little grass fronds sticking up in the foreground. So that light green that you see sticking up in the foreground is going to be this this AB right there. And then our other AB, our dark brown AB, which is the 975 AB, that's going to be the boards in the planter and the outline of here, a little bit on that pot down there, and then like the accents right there. So basically this brown that you're seeing here is going to be all AB, which I think is fun. And then our crystal, our 842 crystal, that's going to be this highlighted like side of our pot right there. And then also the pot that you're seeing through the phalaenop, whatever this is, type of plant that kind of crawls downward, it's called. Our gorgeous dust drill, this that we have a plethora of, is actually going to be, it's the outline of this plant is that gorgeous green dust. We're also seeing it kind of outlining this plant here, outlining this one up in here. And these are some Monstera, and I love Monstera. It also outlines the leaves up top. Those are all outlined in this dust. And then there's some of that dust interspersed right in here and on this plant there and the leaves there. So the dust drill is actually going to be a good chunk of the leaves that we see on this. So there are 4 specials on this canvas. I really love it. This is a fun one. I think I'm totally, like, the small ones are easy because I can just, you know, throw the small one in and finish it in like a one sitting kind of a thing. So I think I'm totally going to be knocking out this small one over the course of, you know, the next week or two probably, just because it's precious and cute. And I'm working on a larger canvas, and I like my finishes, so because I'm on the fence of whether I'm going to mix this up and roll it sideways instead of the way that it had been rolled. So I'm kind of on the fence as far as what I want to do for my next, for my projects that I'm working on, because I'm working on one of my event canvases for Fan Art Fest, which is actually the canvas from the retreat that I just got back from the Crafters Paradise retreat back in July. I'm working on the retreat canvas because it's like a princess castle. It's like a Disney castle with a princess and a fairy on it. So that one is what I'm working on for Fan Art Fest, and I really want to finish that and to make progress on Seafoam, which is my other event canvas that I want to do. But at the same time, I still want to have some finishes. I've already finished a couple canvases so far this month, one for my 26 for 26, and then another one for fun. So I'm thinking that I need to, I might end up, instead of like pushing with my 26 for 26, I may be like, I need a complete different break of color blocking and do one of these small ones. So this one is going to be the pinkish with like the red one. So this one is the one that I was the most hesitant about color wise, because you guys know I'm not a fan of red itself. So we're gonna see, because I figured there might be enough of like the pinkish tones in there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I love this. So yes, it's red, but at the same time, it's very much got like the pinks and everything in it too. And I love it. It's kind of like that, you know, those dreamy desk scenes that we're seeing all over the place right now. These dreamy desk diamond paintings that I've seen from some other places kind of putting them out. I want to say that there's been some from like Gubu Family has done some. Pomiechi, I think, has done some. And there's some other artists I've seen lately that are kind of doing these like dreamy deskscapes. So I love it. So I just had to peel back the plastic and then plop it back down. It is a thicker plastic than what it used to be. So that's something that's awesome for people that like that. So this one is a 45.7 by 45.7, still a lovely small size. It does have 29 colors. And it looks like we have 6 ABs and 2 dust drills. So that is exciting. We're going to take a look at the specials. So here are our 29 colors that we have, and look at how cute that artwork is. I love it. So there are our colors. We're going to take a look at this one. I love this color palette. Look at all of those pinks and reds. So it's like literally there's some reds, but it's very heavy on the pink tones. So, okay, this makes me super happy because like I said, I was really nervous because I'm not a red person. So I was really kind of nervous about it. And then, of course, our plants are going to be more in the brown tones for that there. So we're going to take a look and see. I should have 8 specials that I need to pull out of here, and they're probably not going to be in order. So there's 1, 2, oh, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boom, look at that. They were in order. All right. So I'm going to show you guys the close-up of the specials, and then we are going to go ahead and turn the light off and take the look at where they are on the canvas. So we have this beautiful dark brown 938 dust drill. It's so pretty. And then we have this pale pinkish 3824 AB. Next up, we have a 666 dust drill, very pretty red. Then there's a lot of this 498 AB, this beautiful red AB. I love the fact that we're getting ABs on these because you guys know I love my ABs, and if there aren't ABs, I'm usually adding them. And then we have a 600 AB, which is a more of a pinkish red. We have a deeper red, this 815 AB as a deep red. A 666 AB, so we have both 666 Glimmer and 666 AB, and it's always fascinating how the coating can totally change the look of the drills, because you can see how these ones look like they have more of an orange cast because of the coating on them versus the silvery cast of these ones. So that's always so fascinating. And then we have this gorgeous 154 AB. That's a really deep purple. It doesn't come through the camera very well, but it's a very deep, pretty purple. All right, so now I'm going to turn off the overhead so we can see where these specials are on this canvas. So first up, we have the 3824 AB, this pale pink. That AB is going to be kind of like the highlights in the stars right there, and it's going to be our little bunny in the journal. I think that's the only spots for that one, but there's not a ton of it, so that's fine. Next up, we have this brown dust drill, this 938 dust, which is going to be part of the plants. We're going to see it in some of the plant fronds over there, and a little bit over into these ones coming down. But these are going to be more of a brown as opposed to a green because of, you know, adds a nice accent for all of the pink and red that we have. And then we have the 666 AB. That 666 AB is like an ice skate symbol. That's a fun symbol. I haven't seen that before. I need to put my glasses on. All right. And now I have to find it and see where is this. There's not going to be a ton of it. And I feel like it's going to be somewhere that it can be just a slight little bit of an accent. My glasses need adjusted because they're literally falling off my face, which is why I don't normally wear them when I'm doing this. So, okay, there it is. So it's actually going to be like this flower motif right here. The outside of the flower is this AB right there. And I think that's the only spot I've seen for that one because these are a slightly different shade. Next up, we have an 815 AB, which is a deeper purpley toned AB. This one, hi Momos. Momo cat, hi baby. Let me see where this one is. Hi Momo. All right, so that is equal sign. A part of the challenge is because everything is generally the same shade. I can't just look for a specific shade. It's not an equal sign. It's like a percent symbol, but like a top and bottom percent symbol. So not this percent symbol. It's a different percent symbol. I just have to figure out where it is. Ugh, and I really need to get my glasses where they molded to my face so they don't fall off. Where is it? Because it's a deep color, so it's got to be in one of these darker areas. Hi, Mo. You are so pretty, Moji Cat. That is so weird because I'm usually pretty decent. Well, realistically, I struggle with finding things in general. It's an issue in real life as well. So let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I'm completely blind. My goodness. Okay, so it's this symbol right here, this edge of the book, the binding of the book right there is going to be this deep AB. And then we have our 666 AB. So that red 666 AB, which is going to be the rest of these little accents around around in there, right there. It also makes up this one right here. It's the center portion of the ink pen that you're seeing there. That's all going to be that red AB. And then we have that pinkish toned AB. This is a 600 AB, more of a pinkish red. That is going to be the outline of this book right here, is going to be this AB there. And I think that's the only spot for it because it's not one that's a big bag or anything. And then our last two, we have this one, which is a pretty prevalent one, this 498 AB. This AB is actually this color here, this dark color here, the dark there, the dark background right there on the clock. I'm also seeing it a little bit in the trees or like the plants we're seeing out there. And then it's also this dark patch of wall right up there. That's all going to be this AB right here, that prevalent one, the 498. And then our little purpley toned one that we have, this is the 154 AB. That's going to be our coffee. Our coffee basically is this purpley toned AB. And that's where the specials are on this. So that's super cute. I think this is precious. I think it's adorable. Like I said, I'm super pleasantly surprised at how much I love it. Because I was worried because, you know, reds are not my jam. But I'm like, if it was more like red to orange toned, I think that would have been one of those things where I've been kind of like, meh, not like in the color. But with it being the pink to red, I definitely love the color palette on this. So we're going to take care of this one. And I have to tell you, like, I really enjoy getting the mystery boxes. I did skip the next box, the September box, because it's more of like a fall vibed. It's like an autumn fall themed one. And I don't usually enjoy a lot of like autumn fall themes. So I went ahead and skipped that one. But to be determined if I end up doing the next one after that, the October one, which will probably end up being Halloween themed, because if it's Halloween themed, I'm not doing it. But anyways, those are the 3 canvases that I got from Press and Place from this latest subscription box. I absolutely love all 3 of them. None of them are going to make their way into any kind of de-stash or anything like that. They are all going to be done. I love them all. I love the monochromatic look of everything. And yeah, that's really what I have for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these canvases. And that's all I have for you guys for today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.